Hello guys, hi. Yeah, it's DJ Harrykingz once again. My name is Harrison Kashokenguge. Yeah, I'm here to create for you a content about mat making and carpet. Yeah, using a punch needle. Before we start, I wanna say um at this season of coronavirus and the COVID-19, I pray that we take good care about ourselves. Wash your hands, keep clean, use mask, be safe. Most of all, stay at home. Because by staying at home is a way that you'll be able to take care of yourself during this season. And let's follow what the government tells us to do. Because you need to be safe. And if you don't want to get sick of COVID-19, you should stay at home, please. Okay, now, not much further ado. Um, yeah, today I want to show you, I want to make you a tutorial on how to use a punch needle. Yeah, there are many types of punch needles. If you Google them, you find pictures of many different types of punch needles. There are those ones which are adjustable, with adjustable keys, with adjustable needles. Yeah, but the one I'm going to show you how to use is it's a Juakari made punch needle, as you can see there. It's a Juakari made punch needle with an exact size of the needle. There's no adjusting, it's a specific size. Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna show you how to use it. So be sure to like, subscribe, and also don't forget to share with that friend who wanna know how to use a punch needle. Thank you. Now, first, what you need to have when you are working with a punch needle, you need to have your punch needle there, a pair of scissors, or scissors, generally scissors, because of the cutting of the yarns, the threads, yeah, and the threader, that is the one that threads the punch needle. There's this one. This is the one that is used in shoe making, shoe repair. Those people who repair shoes, they use this string. It's so strong you can't cut it with your hands. Also, there's another threader, a metallic one, a wire, which is so thin. Yeah, you can use either. I will show you how to use either of them. If you have this one, I'll show you how to use it. If you have this one, I'll show you how to use it. So yeah, basically those are the top things that you need to have: punch needle, threaders, scissors. Also, you need to have yourself a yarn. Most of you, when you research, you'll be told this is a yarn. Others will tell you this is a thread. Yeah. When you come to Kenya, they'll tell you in Uzi. Yeah, furana. Yeah, for the Kikuyus like us. When you go to the shop, wanasema jenderia rulikirwa furana. Yeah. So here, you need to have yourself yarn. For me, I use Robin. I like Robin so much because it brings out that specific thing that I want, that art that I want. And yeah, so basically, yarn, punch needle. So yeah. Also, another thing you need to have, your material. Yeah, I know most of you are wondering what am I holding, saying it's a material. This is a sack. Sack, yeah. The ones that I use to carry maize, those. So, a sack. Let me start by saying about the sack. The sack that you're supposed to use when you're using a punch needle, this one. There are 3 different kinds of sack that I can recommend you to use. The first sack, it's this one that I'm holding right here. This one is a cement bag. A cement bag. It's a cement bag of there's the Savannah cement, Bamburi. Yeah, different kinds of sacks. There is that quality that looks like a sack, the cement bag. It's perfect to use on it's perfect to use on mat making. The second type, it's here, this one, as you can see it. This one is a fertilizer bag. A fertilizer bag, it's also perfect. It's also good when making a mat. The other one is the rice bag, the one that carries the rice, yeah, the maize flour, the hard one, the hard one. Also, that one is perfect. So those 3 types, they're the one you're supposed to use when you're making a mat. But if you've got another material, another type of sack that you use, you can tell me in the comments below. Yeah. But for me, the perfect one I use are those 3. Yeah. So let's do this. Haha. Today we're learning about mat making. And as you can see, a piece of art that I've done. That's a mat. That's a carpet size mat. It's not that big. It's yeah, just a small portion of your house that can be covered with such. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So let's start by threading. The first thing to learn when making a mat. The first step, threading. Threading. Take your yarn. I'm gonna use this one that I've already been opened for me. Was using it, so I have to use. There you go. There is my thread and my punch needle. There you see it. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you how to thread using the string. This one. The first step is take your thread, as you see it's straight. The 2 ends, put them together. The 2 ends, put them together and straighten it up. Then take your punch needle. There you go. Put the threads through the end of it, not the sharp end, the other end. Put the 2 ends when they are together and push them through until they come out at the other side. It's that way, you see? That simple. So put the thread, the 2 ends, through the other end until they come out at the other sharp end. Take your thread, the yarn, the one you're using, the yarn. Yeah, I use the thin one because, yeah, there are 2 different types of punch needles. There is thin one and there is a big one for the big yarns. But for me, I use the small one for the small yarns. So take your yarn, put it on the threader that way. You see, they look like they have tied up. Then pull it through like that until it comes out through the other end. First step. Now, we are not done. Yeah, we're not done yet. The thread again, take it. On the punch needle, there is a hole. If you can look closely. Yeah, it's blurry. Okay, let's try again. Oh, still blurry. Ah, there you go. There's a hole. You see it? Somewhere there. At the point end. The two ends, put them through. Like that. Put them through. Yeah. Then, once again, take your yarn, take your thread. Like that. And pull it through. Then you can pull back through from the other end until it leaves that way. Now, that's how you thread your punch needle using the string. I hope you understood. So, if you didn't, you can rewind the video and recheck the run until you get it. Now, second step, I want to show you how to thread punch needle using a wire. And it must be thin if you're using the small size punch needle. It must be totally thin. For this one, it's from the umbrellas, the small umbrellas, the ones that can fit in your purse. There's a section where there's this small wire. So you can go to the repair shops where they sell umbrellas and tell them to search for you a thin wire from the small umbrellas. I'm sure some of them can sell them to you. So this is what you do. Step one, take your wire, take your punch needle. For this, I'm not going to use this punch needle. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, it's still a small one. The only difference is that I've coated it with rubber because of the grips of my hands. Sometimes when you are making, these grips get to hurt your fingers and yeah, you can't work faster. So I've added rubber so that I can be able to go fast when making a mat. So take a wire through the sharp end, as you can see, through the sharp end. I can also illustrate with this one. You put the wire through until it comes out the other end. Okay, let me even use this one. It's even better. You see, put the wire through, make sure the wire goes through up to the other end. So you're putting it through the pointy end to the other end. Then take your yarn, your thread. The wire that you put through must have a hook. As you can see, mine has a hook. Yeah, must have a hook. A hook so that you can hook your thread there. You see? Then pull your wire through until the thread comes out like that. Then that was the first step. Put the wire through up to the other end, attach your thread yarn, then pull it out. Second step, through the hole, as I had shown you the hole before, there's a hole there. Put in the wire through till it comes through like that. Hook in your yarn, then pull it out. That one, sorry about that. Pull it out. Let me show you using this one. Put through to the sharp end like that till it comes out the other end. hook in your yarn like that, pull it through. Then first step, second step, through the hole, hook it in and out, and there you go, perfectly threaded punch needle. If you didn't get it, please, you can rewind the video, or you can contact me through the number on your screen to ask questions if any questions occurs. Now, so now that we are done with the threading, now we get to mat making. Make sure your material is ready like that. So for me, when I'm making my mats, before I start making the mat, I always take my materials to a fundi, that is a tailor, the local tailor at my home, and she does the lining with the material, a cloth, any material she finds, and she does the binding of the sack all around, so that when I make when I finish making my mat, the appearance to look neat and perfect. So, but due to the situations that are occurring so far, most of the tailors are at home, but so I wasn't able to to cover this one for the lesson, but it also can work when it's not binded by the tailor. There's other ways that you can do. You can take a needle. For those who know how to use a needle, you take your yarn and put through and go making overlay loops, yeah, all around the sack. Yeah. Also, you can make your mat and finish it, and also it will be perfect. Though the neatness, for a perfect neatness, you can take it to a tailor. That is, if you're doing it, that is, if you're making a mat for someone for sale, yeah, you can take it to a tailor and they can fix the binding for you. So now, here's my material for today. I hope you have yours. Yeah, so if you have yours, take it please, because we're starting our lesson. So, the first step after threading, after you have threaded your punch needle, and it's perfect, first step you need to do, take a sack, spot the point you want to start. For me, I want to start at this end, this corner. Yeah, I like starting from corner, then I go to the other corner, then I go to the other corner, then I go to the other corner, and I finish at the center. The others who like starting from the center to go to the ends, it's still okay. It depends on designs that you want. So now, first step, take your punch needle and your material, then punch. The meaning of punch. Punching is, there's the punching of fisting, punching. There's the other punching, for those who has been a punch, the paper punch for papers. When you punch a paper, it blows a hole through the paper. So, for punching of the needle, it is you punch on your sack until the needle comes out on the other side, like that. That's why it's called a punch needle, because you're punching the sack, punching, basically. So, like that. Then, when you've punched, that is the first step when you're starting. If you can see the thread there is that one that is hanging, and the needle itself. So this that is hanging, pull it through like that. Then you can resize it by pulling from here until it is a bit short. Then when it is like that, move the needle and punch a step front. Just as you can see, I've just punched a little step, just a small part, like a centimeter. That's the gap you're supposed to leave. A centimeter also. A centimeter, but not longer than a centimeter. Just a centimeter. It's perfect. No, not exactly a centimeter. Okay, what am I saying? That is 0.5 centimeters. Yeah, that's the perfect. 0.5 centimeter is perfect. 0.5 or less, but not more than 0.5 centimeter for it to look neat and perfect. Okay, so when you've punched the next step, did you see the thread you've left? It's right there, the one that was left hanging on the other side. On this loop, please hook it through like that. Then remove your punch needle and tighten up the thread. Now that is permanent, in that even if you pull, it won't get out. That's a perfect way of starting. Then you see, I've pulled out my needle. I'm not supposed to continue punching. No, I'm supposed to resize, because you're not supposed to leave such a thread on the side that that is on the back side. So what I do, hold it at the end, pull until it gets shorter. You can see, until it gets shorter. Now from there, what am I supposed to do? I can go on knitting like that. A point to remember, every time you're using a punch needle to punch your sack, your material, make sure the needle itself goes through all of it. As you can see, all of it, all of it, all of it. Why? Someone will ask, why am I taking the needle through all of it? Here is the answer. Look, as you can see, these are loops, yarn loops. These yarn loops are the one that will finalize to make something like this. Something that is perfect, all leveled. Yeah, perfect, all leveled and neat. Which loops? These loops. And how are these loops made? Look closely. You learn how the loops are made. Look closely. Let me use a different part. Look here. See, I'll take my needle in like that, all of it, all through. You see the size of the needle. When I take it out, please look keenly. Look. When I take it out, see what is left. A loop. When I punch the next step, look what is left. A loop. A loop. A loop. A loop. A loop. So when I take my needle all through, it creates even loops. Even. They are the same level, same height, you see? When all this is done, these loops are the one that will cover all over, creating something perfect. And when something perfect is created, something neat is created, and you get a good result. So, a point to remember, the loops should be even so that you can get a perfect result. Good. Now, the yarn. I've used a short yarn because it's for experiments. But when you are making a mat, remember to put your yarn at a constant press, and it should not be touched by anything or be held by anything. Because when it's tied up on something, it will be tight and it won't knit when you're knitting the mat. So it must be freely kept and it should be perfectly kept so that when you're knitting, the yarn itself, it can be able to come through so that you can make your mat easily. Like that. Like mine is so free, nothing is holding it. So I'm making my art, and as you can see, I'm making so neat. So that's a point you should take. So every time be keen on yarn. So someone will ask, my yarn is okay, the thread, as you can see, it has reached to the end. What will I do? Or how will I make the ending? Yeah. Do not mind about it ending. It will end and you will put another one. What you're supposed to do, you've reached the end of your yarn. So just continue knitting like that. Continue until it's all gone through. You see? Until it's all gone through. As you can see, it's not here. Where is it? It has all gone through. And as you can see, it has gone through, and here it is the end. That is it a bit tall. Take your scissors, level your loops, as you can see, level your loops together, then cut it evenly with the loops, like that. Don't mind. Yeah, there is a question. What if someone comes and pull it? Then I'll ask you a question about that. Let me ask you. Here is something I've made. Look. Here, there is an end of a thread. My thread ended somewhere here. Please, can you identify it? No, you cannot identify it. Why? Because when you are done and you've leveled it the same size as the loops will get together and they will hide it. So it will look even and perfect, and no one can be able to pull it out. So when the thread is over, just go on until it's through, then level it with the loops. Yeah. So that is the first step. That is how you make a mat. That is, you thread your punch needle, you start your mat, then the thread is over, level it, put on another thread. Maybe you want to change the color, put on another thread, go on. Like, for instance, maybe this part, as I have used white, maybe now I've come to the end of the point that I was using the white color. And to explain that, I'll have to use another white color. Let me thread my, I'll use the wire because it's a bit faster. Yeah, so like that. Here's my white yarn, and here's my point where I was making that section. So yeah. First step, as I told you, go through, then go again, then make the loop like that, tight, pull it down, then start. Make sure the needle goes all through, like that. Now, for instance, the point I was explaining, maybe you've come to the end of using white, now you want to change the color. I've come to the end of using white. That is an example. It's not basically, I have not marked the points, and the thread is still big. What do? Do you see this one? Cut it at the point you want. I will take that point, I cut, put the other end there, yeah, like that. Then you see it's short, so I'll go around, that is I'll go around the same point I want the white. I'll go round, that is going over and over again until this thread is over. You see, until it's all over like that. When it's all over, as I have told you, the tall ones, when it's over like that and it's left hanging, level them together and trim it to the size of the other loops like that. Then you can take the other color that you wanted. For me, I'll choose black. Then I'll thread it to the punch needle. Yeah, thread it. Then thread it. So basically the point of threading, it's through the back and through the hole. So through the back, that's how the yarn comes in, through the back and through the hole. Then take material, as always, pull that out, then level it, punch the next spot like that, make the knot tight, then down, and there you go. You have changed the thread, as you can see. At least now you can see it like that. And remember, the needle should always go all through, as you can see, all through. Yeah, maybe some of you won't understand when I say all through, or by what I mean. When I say all through, I mean this needle, when you punch the sack, this is the sack, for instance, and you've punched it like that, make sure the needle goes until this end here touches the sack. Then now you can bring it out that way. That is what I'm saying when I say all through. See, perfect. So that was the lesson 1, and as always, when you've done that way, you can trim the ends like that. Perfect. So now that was lesson 1, how to use punch needle and how you start making your mat. Lesson 2, when you want to make a design, a pattern. A design is like that one. There is a section that is black and white. Yeah, that is of white. When you want to make a design on your material, maybe you want to draw, a cat. Maybe you want to draw something, a leaf, a flower. Yeah. Maybe you want to draw something like this. Let me show you. Maybe you want to make a pattern like this one. You see? What do you do? What do you do? So, this is what you do. You have your material there. You have taken your material. You will search for a marker pen. Oh, sorry, I don't have my marker pen yet because of situation. But you take your marker pen and do your arts on your material. That is, if you want to draw something, you draw it on your material. For me, I'll just use, so as I was saying, you want to draw a pattern. Maybe you want to draw something like this. I don't know if you'll view it. Yeah, I'm using a pen. Currently don't have a marker pen, but I like using a marker pen because it's more visible and more perfect, you know. So there, I want to draw this circle so that it can come on my mat. One thing I didn't tell you, when you're making a mat using a sack, you don't make from there. That is the part where it will get on the side. Like, you don't make on this side. You make it from the back. When you make it from the back, it will come to appear on the other side. The loops are the one into the mat. So I drew my circle. I drew on the wrong side. A perfect circle. Mine is not perfect. This is the circle. So then I'm making the circle. You choose your yarn color. For me, I want to make a black circle. That is a black circular pattern. As always, thread it. Those are the first steps. Thread it like that. Come on. I'll cut this end. It has some that. So I've drawn my circle. First, if you want a perfect, that is the path, the circle to be perfect at the end when you're making the mat, don't finish the circle yet. What do you do? First, you mark. There's a lesson where you are doing the joining the dots. You are first marking the points. That is, you use a ruler, you measure, you mark the points, then you finish. That is, you join the points. So from here, you mark. What do I mean by marking? First, as always, the loop that way, then like that, and tight. So when I mean by marking is by the point that the art that you've drawn, you should go all through like this. You follow the line that you've drawn. Let me do it, then show you. That is, follow the line like that, all through. Sorry, my material is a bit big. Didn't get a small material. Oh yeah. See what I've done? Yeah, I know I've not finished it all, but you see what I've done. This is my circle. Yeah, so I've marked the circle using my yarn. Why? The reasons being, the materials that I used to draw, sometimes it can be erased so easily on the sack, and you can miss where you drew your pattern. So when you draw, immediately you finish drawing, first thing you do, you should mark all through, so that the drawing, if the drawing gets erased, the yarn will guide you on where you had drawn. Now here's my point. Whenever you want this circle to appear the way you drew it, like this, you see how I've drawn, and I want it to appear exactly that same way when I finish my mat. Yeah, the way, this is what I mean. I want this line to appear this way when I'm done. You see, like let's say I'm making this one and I want this line to appear. The first thing you should do, you mark that point, that pattern, that circle, mark it with the thread using the punch needle. Then here's the point. Then do not finish it yet. Do not, that is the circle, do not make it at first. Leave it leave it like this. It's marked. Leave it that way. What you do, the design you wanted to put all around that circular, you should go on with it. You know, the other parts, you can finish them, but do not finish the circle first. What I mean is this way. Like this, I was making the flag of Kenya. And there are those small details on the flag of Kenya. I'm sure you will see them. There's those small details on the shield, the spears, and the white parts. What I've done, when I finished drawing, I marked the parts I wanted and the circles I wanted. Then I didn't finish the circle first, but I finished all round. You see, the other colors, I finished them. Why? Because I want this detail to appear on this side when I'm done with my mat. You see, I want that detail to appear. And because I want it to appear, and it is small, it's a small detail, first I draw it, I mark it, then I make the other parts, that is the round parts, the black as you see. Then after I'm done marking the other parts, I'll come and finish this one. And it will bring out the perfect detail. If you want to see how this will end, please go on my Facebook page. That is on Harrykingz at Palace. Harrykingz at Palace. I'll light it on the screen so that you can see. And you will see how perfectly this will come. Also that I did the same with the black and the white, so that the detail can be perfect. Please take note of what we have learned today. And be sure to like and subscribe my page. So yeah, so if you have any questions, you can write them on the comment section, or you can go on my page, or that is on Facebook, that is at Harrykingz at Palace, and you can get to ask me any question. I always answer directly. I also give out my phone number so that you can contact me and ask me anything you want. Ask me any problem you have. I'll guide you. I also do lessons, that is direct one-on-one. I have a place where I am basically not where I am right now because of the situation, but there's a place where I'm always at, and people come, I teach them, and guide them on how to make a perfect mat. And as you can see, perfect, I've taught many people, and they have brought out a perfect materials, that is perfect mats, perfect carpets. Most of them have even had big carpets. So if you want to be helped, don't be afraid. You can text me, WhatsApp me on 0716 916 997. Yeah, that is +254. Yeah, or you can come on my page, that is on Facebook, that's Harrykingz at Palace, and message me, and I will be of help to you. So God bless you, God be with you, and also remember, wash your hands, sanitize, take care of yourself. If you want to see tomorrow, if you want a perfect tomorrow, take that step today. You yourself, you are the future. You yourself, you are the one. You don't say that I'm protecting the other people. No. You're protecting you yourself personally. And when you protect yourself, you'll be able to protect the others. So remember, use your mask, sanitize, wash your hands with soap and running water, and also stay at home, please. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.